What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And a lot of people always say, Truth, can you name us somebody who like an undisputed king of this drill culture that a lot of people don't talk about? Can you tell us somebody who's been forgotten in this drill culture who was a big part of this shit? Sure, let's do that. But this is a little different because this guy is known as a drill legend, a king of the drill culture, a drill titan. So when I say this, it's a little different because people does acknowledge him, but I don't think the acknowledgement is that strong. We all know about the big people in the drill cultures. We hear about the Keefs, the Lildurks, the KingVons. These are the names you equate to when you think about the drill legends and shit. We understand it's a guy by the name of Pac-Man that kind of engineered the drill culture. You got King Louis who kind of pioneered it. We see that. But it's a guy by the name of JoJo. I think a lot of people don't realize he was huge. You know how you got people that's huge in the industry? He was huge in the streets, you know? Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of his fame came after he passed, but he was still big while he was here now. I don't think a lot of people understand that. One of the people that a lot of people say is the biggest drill artist is a guy by the name of ChiefKeef. You got to remember this. When Jojo lost his life, Keef said some little slick shit on the internet, something like, it's crazy because he wanted to be just like us or something like that. Keef kind of said his account was hacked, but Keef said shit about JoJo. He one of the biggest drill artists of all time. This happened years ago when Keef said this shit. Let's kind of go to the next artist and like Lildurk, who a lot of people believe is the biggest artist of all time in the drill culture. Maybe big right now in all the rap. One of his first songs to ever go big was L's Up for Them Hitters. He name dropped and dissed a gang called Brick Squad, which is a crew that Lil Jojo was a part of. I don't think people realize that now. KingVon was saying things about JoJo before KingVon blew up in the rap game. I'm not sure if a lot of people understand that either. Another thing I'm not sure that a lot of people understand is that FBGDuck, real big, huge artist and shit like that. He was cool with Lil Jojo. You should see those guys together in videos. King LilJay got songs with Lil Jojo. You know, I'm not sure if people understand that now, you know. I feel like Lil Jojo helped pioneer what we call the drill culture. I just think he lost his life real early before he was able to see some of the fame that he was getting, you know. I think he'd be as huge as ChiefKeef and as Lildurk. One thing about Jojo people don't realize is that he could really rap. When you listen to his raps, his cadence, his bars, his flow, that guy could really rap. Imagine him 10 years in that rap career. He'll probably be super dope right now, you know. Unfortunately, he lost his life due to violence. You know, years later, his death kind of resurfaced on the internet with a video being released that people say was JoJo riding on a bike. You know, that kind of had the internet in an uproar and shit like that, in my opinion. I think JoJo dope. Don't get me wrong, he did post videos that were very aggressive, name dropped the whole game. That might have made it a little difficult for him to move around. I had an opportunity to interview his brother Swag De Niro over the phone when I was doing phone interviews. You can clearly tell Swag loved the hell out of his brother. I get it, that's his brother, but you can tell Swag loved the hell out of his brother, you know. I don't think people know that. When I interviewed Smiles, legendary producer who lost his life, due to like personal problems. One of the first things he told me when I asked him questions in the interview was he brought up Lil Jojo and Swag name. You know, you can tell he had love for those guys. But I just wanted to bring that up because a lot of people seem to not understand that JoJo was real huge and big in this rap game and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? His songs, when you go listen to some of his songs, the bars, the flows, that guy was dope. He was engaged in a war with Lildurk on his rap shit like 10, 12 years ago, like long ass time ago, you know what I'm saying? So, I do believe that he's a forgotten legend in the drill culture. You know, it's so much bad about the drill culture because there's a lot of blinking, a lot of shooting, a lot of deaths, a lot of killings, a lot of murders. There's a lot of people that lost their life to this shit. But it's a lot of people that I know for a fact that will probably be in jail or dead if it wasn't for the drill culture. Just think about this. Lil Durk still lived over there on 7220. Lil Durk still lived on 72 and 20. ChiefKeef still living the old. G Herbo still over there on Essence. What happened? Let's just be honest. We seen Lil J get out of jail, come back to the hood, and some shit happened fast, you know. So, you know, it's good in the drill culture, but it's hard seeing it because there's so much goddamn bad in the way. So I get it, man. man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep your donations to yourself. It's hard out here. You don't got no time to be cash apping me, none PayPal me, none Zelle me, none Vimeo me, none. I don't need the donation. And even if I did, I'd be okay. I'm a grown man. I'll figure it out. You want to support me, you hit that like button. Bing! When you hit that like button, guess what that shit do to my videos? It make it grow, and a lot of people be able to see it. I appreciate the love. It's the homie Truth Telling Street Boy. Bleh, bleh.